Thank you, Britton. Tonight, residents of Ozona are still picking up the pieces nearly a week after a fast-moving fire destroyed a community staple that was often used by friends and families, many of them making lifelong memories at the site. For more on what the town lost and where they go from here, here's Sean Humphrey.
They all worked here in the community. They all did their part.
The walls of this detached garage can't talk, so Ozona natives had to speak for them. For years, it was a home for Hispanic veterans and a staple in the community. And after a fire destroyed what locals used to call the Mexican VFW Hall, the property's owner remembers when her grandparents decided to build it.
My grandmother was really upset about it because she said it's such an eyesore, right? But my grandfather quickly turned it into a hangout spot for not just for veterans, but for his friends.
Gonzalez's grandfather, Cayetano, aka Joe Etheridge, was a proud veteran. When people would visit, they'd bring pictures from their tours of duty, which he was happy to display on the garage's walls. Gonzalez says Etheridge and his guests would hang out through the nights until the early mornings, and that the building became a place where people could experience Etheridge's heart for Hispanic culture and military sacrifice.
It was a place for them to gather as veterans, but it was also a place for us as Hispanics.
Crockett County Judge Frank Tambunga is a living bridge between the generations. He heard those veterans speak about their experiences back then, and weeks ago he saw the flames from his backyard. He says his son lives next door to the building and that he rushed to keep the flames from spreading to his home.
I took a fire hose and I just sprayed water, trying to keep all the flames from coming across until the fire department came in.
Tambunga says when he spoke to those veterans, many of whom had served in World War II, he was used to hearing their tall tales grow even taller.
You would visit with them one time and they would talk about something, and then the next time you go in there and they're sitting down, they're talking about something else. It's related to what they were talking before, but it's a little bit different version.
Without knowing what started the fire, Gonzalez says she's had a lot to process. Now, she says, she's working to move forward, but would still like more details.
I think we're just to the point where, we can't change it. It's in the past, but really would like to understand how this has happened.
Sean Humphrey, Fox West Texas.